Wreck-It Ralph was already taken. Digging through my scrap pile, don't judge. Welcome to the Restore It Ralph channel. Now that this stupid Jeep is done, I can actually get back to work on all the other cars around the house. Just got back from my cousin's house about 2.5 hours away, working on his Hemi-swapped Coronet, but I was beat, so I haven't unloaded my tools at all yet. Better glue this back on so I don't lose any street credit. Hopefully a little black weather strip adhesive will do the trick. Boom, 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 boom. Next up, the exhaust has gotten quite loud on this thing, and I know I had welded just some makeshift patches on the resonator, so I'm going to see if I've got some pipe that I can weld in place, or at least clamp in place, and cover that up. I've got a shop, might as well use the shop, so I'll pull this thing out. Well, it's a fresh build. I got some coolant leaking, and what I'm thinking, you can see that little trough or skid plate on the oil pan is collecting some coolant. Look really close right up in here. That looks like that hose is weeping, so I'm going to snug that up. I almost replaced the water pump, but I didn't. So if that's the problem, well, I'll replace the water pump. Clamps are snugged up. That's a problem for another day. All right, before I pulled this thing into the barn, I decided to go underneath it and see what all was leaking. So that, whatever, that sucks, but that is not very good. You can see where I welded a makeshift patch on the bottom of this thing last year. Now it's Swiss cheese. Time to replace that. I think I'm just gonna put a piece of pipe in there. I'm gonna look behind the barn in my scrap pile and see if I've got any pipe this size. I'm not sure if I have anything this small. Digging through my scrap pile, don't judge. That might be a piece of pipe I can use. I have no idea what this exhaust was off of, but it's getting chopped. I need about 22 inches of straight. And what do I got here from this kink to the other kink? 17 inches. Wonder if that kink will work in. Oh yeah, we'll try it. The more I touched it, the more this junction turned to garbage as well. So we'll take that apart. I need more like 27 inches of pipe now. Well, that was cheese. It's a really good sign when your resonator is leaking water. Not sure what this little tab was, but it's got to go. So I don't mind making exhaust from scratch. I kind of enjoy that. I absolutely hate stuff like this because although that's close, it won't go on there. I might be able to smack it. Not sure if I want to. Let's see what I got laying around here. All right, that's terrible, but probably gonna work. Ramrod some clamps on there, and then that'll last for 3 weeks, and then I'll have to weld it. Now I gotta figure out what's going on back here. Dug deep in my pile of adapters and scraps. I'm not proud of this. Here's what I've come up with. Chunk of random, other chunk of random, old adapter, then a sleeve of random shoved into that. Jack's holding it up. I'm gonna see if it's hitting anywhere. I don't think I have any clamps the right size in my pile of garbage. 2.5, 2.5, yeah. I'm gonna have to run to the parts store and spend like 40 bucks on 4 clamps. What was I thinking? Buy new clamps. Ha. Used pipe and scraps, used clamps, and even put another clamp over on the hanger that was missing. Hopefully this gets me through the rest of the winter. All right, that had to go. Embarrassing, yes. Do I care? Absolutely not. I probably shouldn't claim this one, but Wreck-It Ralph was already taken. All right, moment of truth. Is it better? Oh, yes. Way better. I think it's back to like quietish. Only vibrates the whole car a little bit. I don't think it's really grounded out. I think this thing is just a pile of junk. Yeah, that's as good as it's ever been, so good enough for me. Now that the exhaust is quieter, you can hear the hydraulic lash adjusters and a little bit of rattle. So that's great. Done. That wasn't too bad of a job. Now I just got to put my pile of junk away. I didn't need to pull the Jeep out because I ended up working on the Reliant outside anyway, but no big deal. Got an issue with this car that the mirror dome light wasn't working. Neither was the auto dimming rear view mirror. So right now, the door is shut. Dome lights are working. Now, when I hit a bump or do anything else, I can get them to go off. So the big deal is I don't see that happening when I'm going down the road. What I see is this auto dimming mirror never stays on. So what I've got is terminal tension issues in the back of this mirror. I popped the connector out. I can't really, they're really small and I can't really get anything in there to really mess around with it. So I'm going to try just putting a zip tie and holding tension this way and see if my mirror actually starts working. I know this is temporary, but I've got my dome light and my auto dimming mirror working right now. So I know exactly what the problem is. Not sure if it's the mirror or if it's the terminals in the connector. It's probably those. But I'm going to test this thing out. I'm going to see if that mirror even works while the green light's on. I do not think it's getting any dimmer. So even if I get that little light to stay on, I think it just doesn't work. Probably time to go to the junkyard, see if I can find an Eclipse with a standard day-night mirror. That's lame, but at least I know. So I've got a little plan of playing musical chairs with the cars again. I think I'm going to trade the Dart and the Jeep places. Put the Jeep back in here, ready to plow with the lawnmower, and then put the Dart in the shop. Reason is, if I'm pulling cars out to work on a project or something like that, realistically, something needs to be sealed up, and the Jeep is definitely not sealed up. So hopefully this thing just starts right up. Yes, I'm still totally ignoring the fact that I have a Wagoneer project to do. All right, it's been a couple months since I've started this thing, so hopefully it still has battery. Dome light was on, so that was a good sign. Can't argue with a modern EFI swap. It's not super cold out today, so hopefully this thing should start without issue. Good deal. This thing is running great. Still needs a valve adjustment. And definitely needs the front axle U-joints gone through, but it'll be good for this season. I'm tired of working on this thing. Time to use it a little bit this winter. There we go, Jeep and mower tucked in the house garage. This will be ready for action and maybe a little bit warmer, so it'll help start on those cold, snowy days. All right, I have to put this thing away now, because if I don't, I'm going to drive it, and I don't want to drive it in the salt. All right, that is the winter setup for the moment. Diplomat is here waiting for me to get off my ass and figure out what cam I want. Gold car may get front shock mounts made here this winter. I don't know, that thing needs everything. Dart's got an oil pan and some other upgrades that I could start this winter as well. And then that one I just need to make sure to keep running. As much as I need to, I probably am not going to fix the wiper bushing on this truck again. So it was the one that I didn't have the bushing, so I just used the whole wiper transmission off of the parts truck, and guess what? 6 months later, they're broken again. So I don't know that I feel like doing that this morning, because that means I'd have to get it done before the rain comes at noon. Instead of working on those wipers, I think I might run this and the Reliant up to the car wash, get the salt off of them. Well, it started misting rain on the way home, and that literally looks worse than when I started, so I'm gonna quit for the day. Maybe it'll actually rain today, so these things will get clean. Oh well, the salt's off of them. That's gonna do it for this video. Got a lot of little stuff done, got some maintenance done on the cars, and now I'm prepped to get started on some fun projects. This winter, I got some big projects coming, some Dart work, some Diplomat work, maybe some Gold Car and even Sport Fury work. So time to get done with maintenance and move on to some fun projects. As always, thanks for watching the Restore It Ralph channel, and don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Should have just let the rain wash this car. It's probably cleaner underneath now though.